Hello guys, welcome back to the channel and we're here with Bendy's gaming channel. Say hello.
Hello.
And today we are talking about school stories. We are starting with Bendy's gaming channel. What school story do you want to tell?
Want to tell the story about crap. So let's start with the one I. Let's start with bullies. So one of
Yes.
them, I was playing in. This was in kindergarten, by the way. So if I can't think. We were on a school graduation, and then a kid was poking me in the back of the shoulder, and and he kept poking me, and then I told him to stop, but he kept going and going, keep poking me. And I was like, that I checked to see if the I can't think if the teacher's looking, okay, and she wasn't looking, so I I went. I decided to punch him. I punched him in the face, and he went
Damn.
down. He never poked me. He never poked me again. And I
What?
think that was the last time I ever saw him. That was the last time he ever messed with me. So good thing I did punch him. And good thing the teacher wasn't looking. So yeah.
Yeah.
Also, why I keep stuttering because when I'm recording, I always get nervous.
That is completely understandable. Okay, so
So
I don't recall much bully stories. I did meet this one kid named a Hayden. Yeah, Hayden. Um, we kind of it was like a mixed like friendship. Like sometimes we hated each other, sometimes we didn't. But I couldn't find a way to inflict damage on Hayden, so what I decided to do was one time he was standing above the stairs, and I decided to push him down it. But luckily he didn't break any
dang,
bones. Yes, dang indeed. But I was in trouble for it, and I was in trouble for it, and my mother was notified about it. So yeah. Any other? Do you have any other bullying stories? Bendy Skimming Channel.
uh, yes sirree. Um, there was another bully story. Out we were. This was also in kindergarten. We were in the playground, or I was in the playground, and I was chasing a couple of kids with a stick, a white stick. I was walking.
Damn.
While I was walking instead of running because I was playing as Michael Myers. Probably don't know what Michael Myers even is, but yeah, he's
The
a
serial
horror
killer
movie
from the
character.
Halloween movies.
Yeah. And then and then until one of my bullies, which was the same bully who poked me, he came up to me, grabbed a very sharp stick, and then he was swatting at me on my arm like
Oh
Jason
no.
Voorhees.
Oh
Oh boy,
no.
it hurt.
Yes.
Before I before I told the teacher, like snitch, I I decided to push him to the ground and kick him in the butt. I literally kicked
Idiot.
him in the butt. I took the stick from him, and then I ran to the teacher. Well, I threw the stick before I did. I told
No
the teacher
evidence.
everything, and the bully got in trouble. When my skin, it was torn. My skin,
Damn.
like it was peeled off.
Yeah. I hope you got medical help for that, buddy.
Never did. I never did. I literally showed it to her, and she said, "Well, it's just skin. Only pieces of skin was peeled off.
It's still your
It
human
was literally
flesh.
peeled off by a sharp stick, and I never got medical."
Jesus, I'm getting shivers thinking
And,
about it.
and do you got another story, Pix?
Okay, I don't have any bullying stories, but I got two funny stories. Okay, so it was break time, or lunch break, and my friend Isaac, he wanted to play with me, but I had nothing to play with. So he made a reference like, you know, let's use our imagination. And I don't know, I just thought it was cringe, so my response was to kick him in the balls. Like, I legit kicked him in the balls, said GG, and I ran away.
Dang.
Yeah, dang, yeah. And literally he encountered me later that day and said we weren't friends, but later we did become friends again. And that was the second time I kicked someone in the balls. Was someone named Simon. He's from Poland. That comes important later. Um, and my friend Brandon, he didn't like the way Simon was treating him. So what happened was Brandon asked me to kick Simon in the balls because he heard when I kicked Isaac in the balls. So I decided to walk up to him wearing a Russian fur hat with the hammer and sickle on it, and yeah, and I just kicked him in the balls. But unlike Isaac, he screamed like hell, and I ran away. And Brandon
You got
thought it was fucking funny.
you got in trouble?
I did get in trouble. I got in trouble.
Yeah, like expected.
I got in trouble both times.
Have you sent to the principal's office?
I don't think there's a principal office system in the UK. Like, I'll just hold off and
Huh.
I'll just hold off and told not to do it again. And yeah, that was the last time
And
I
you did
kicked.
again.
Yeah, that was the last time I kicked someone in the balls.
Still can't believe you done that.
Yeah.
Like, well, they're not gonna have kids.
Yes. Any more school stories from you?
Yeah. Um. One is probably girlfriend stories. One time, and not surprisingly, another kindergarten story. I had a very short girlfriend. She was short, not gonna lie. She was way shorter than me,
A midget.
and she broke up with me for the dumbest way.
Why did she break up with
And
you?
well, let me explain before I actually get to the juicy stuff. She for some reason she gives me rocks from the playground. She gives them to me, and I had to bring them home when school's over. Yes, I had to put in my backpack.
Oh damn.
And then she keeps giving every day when it's recess. She keeps giving me these rocks. And I was like, "Why the heck you keep giving me these rocks?" And then one day she gave me another rock for the 5 billionth time. And then I was like,
Jesus.
"Okay, I'm tired of this." So I threw the rock to the ground,
Ain't no way.
and then surprisingly she was upset. She was upset that she just
Damn.
broke up with me and ran away.
That's a
Like,
bit intense.
what? Huh?
That's a bit intense. I don't have any girlfriend stories since sadly I've been single most of the time. And okay, trying to think of another.
I actually have another girlfriend story.
That's it.
Well, I wouldn't call it a girlfriend because I never known, but she was my crush. But this was in first grade. Finally, something different. It's finally now a kindergarten story. But in first grade, there was a new girl who came to class, and then at the first day when she came, like we were related. Like her birthday was at the same month we were in, and we
Damn.
were really scared of roller coasters. Let's just say that. Holy cow!
I also don't
And
like roller coasters.
uh, also, speaking of roller coasters, right after this story I'm about to tell you, I'll tell you a roller coaster story, which
Okay.
happened last. Well, carry on with the girlfriend story. She was my crush, and I was too afraid to actually let her know that. So, which I never let her know. One day when we were going to gym class to, I don't know, probably run around something. When we were getting in line, she was right behind me. And I was like, "Oh no, my crush is right behind me. Oh no!" And
Oh.
then all of a sudden, I don't know why she did this, but she started to hug me, and
Whoa.
I was like, uh, 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 like I was malfunctioning. Well, in my mind, thankfully not loud because she'll thought it would be awkward. But she hugged me tightly, and I asked her why she hugged me, and I forgot why she told me why. But come on, that was like so many years ago.
Yeah.
Then we went to gym class. Who knows to this day why she hugged me tightly, but she did.
Okay, I kind of.
So
Oh.
I thought she had a crush on me.
Oh.
Well, that's confirmed. I don't know. Do you have another story?
Okay, I got one more short story to. Okay, so basically, before I went to my secondary school in primary school, I was talking to one of my friends, and a girl came up to me and she asked me out. I didn't know how to reply, so I rejected her.
Oh, bad idea. Bad idea, kid.
That's
You
what
don't wanna-
that's what my friend told me. He said it was a bad idea and I could have had children. Like,
Oh, well, if it's that, then
like
that's the
he
case.
like he
Yeah, you could have. Yeah,
yeah
if you're not ready.
he told me I could have had children with her in the future, but no, because yeah but so that's it for school stories part 1. We'll see you in the next part. Say goodbye.
Wait. Bye.
Bye.